idea, bitch. Ain't nobody's liberators.
The Iranian people are dancing in the streets yelling, "Bibi
They're not. They're actually
I have the video.
Morning on the streets. Please
I
hang off
video.
YouTube.
Did you see the pro-regime ones saying Asfahan? Yes,
I tell you, please listen to me. Both sides. I'm an Iranian.
There's no both sides. Fuck the Zionists and their fucking country.
Have to have a conversation. Listen, the
Zionists. The fucking disgusting Zionists.
Wait, Wednesday, we are here for a conversation, so let's let each other speak. But I feel that though, Wednesday.
I mean, I much as I am politically hugely opposed to right-wing Zionism, not to socialist Zionism. I think the socialist Zionism had a lot to say, which I agree with. But with the right-wing Zionists, as well as with Daesh and all the other fundamentalist Islamic trends, I'm opposed to both. But at the moment, my priority emotionally is to stop seeing my people being banned in their schools. You know,
didn't you just say you helped the regime come to power?
Yes, I did. No. I didn't help. I was 14. I was a communist.
And he's okay with social Zionists? Like,
he was a communist only for 2 years. He participated. You guys are not listening.
I get it, but it's like the attitude he has, and then he's coming over here talking about socialist Zionism. What, bro? Maybe stay away from politics for a little bit. No offense, bro, because you helped bring in one of the worst governments, right?
Social Zionists justify taking somebody else's land on a British thing.
Took our land.
No, never, bitch. I can claim the whole planet if I'm going to go to scripture.
Sasson, they did literally come up. Social Zionism came out with They just came out with a settler plan, bro. Like
settler colonization by force on a British tank.
The Israeli Labour Party, when they came to power in Israel, wanted a multi-ethnic state. They had 2 Arab ministers in the cabinet.
Oh, really? There's like a Jewish minister in the Iranian cabinet, so that must mean everything is going perfect. Right?
No, it's not perfect. What I'm saying is, there is a pretense of co-ownership, but there is always the tendency to monopolize. Whether it's the Islamic extremists in Iran, who at one stage, when the revolution happened, I really critiqued them, even as a child, because I thought, I don't want to go back to the Middle Ages. I don't want my mother to be forced to put a headscarf on when she was quite comfortable wearing sleeveless shirts in the summer. I didn't want all that to happen, and I was only 14. But it happened because there was an Islamic revival, because the Shah got it wrong in terms of both the speed of development and his failure to open up the politics of Iran. So the Shah's policies or his government policy contributed to the rise of fundamentalism in Iran. I'm not saying it is his fault, but his policies had the outcome that fundamentalism rose in Iran. In the same way as Israel has slowly, starting from quite an egalitarian state, with an emphasis on the kibbutz and on social life, it has become more and more right-wing. And now we've got Mr. Netanyahu, who's been discontinually in power for more than 20 years, who openly can be linked in terms of his history of thought to fascism. Please read Netanyahu's, which has been written by a Jewish author who is not anti-Semitic, but he will tell you where Mr. Netanyahu's creed comes from in terms of the proto-fascist in Italy, and
what part of Bibi is fascist? Tell us.
His whole family creed. His father was the secretary to the guy, I can't remember his name, the Israeli guy who had come from Italy and who was the leader of Italy's Jewishists.
Because wait, what is fascist about Bibi? Not about the history. And by the way, remember, this is the man that's liberating you while we speak.
Jewish supremacy. talking about?
Oh man. Oh, here we go.
Listen, if somebody has to ask you how is there's no point in arguing with them.
No, he's not arguing.
Like literally, there's no point in arguing with the person.
Let's learn from him, Sal.
The man who obviously now is Netanyahu fascist. Yeah. I didn't say a Nazi. I said fascist.
Well, I mean, like, what, fascist, bro? I mean, that's like such a liberal critique of Netanyahu, bro. I'm not gonna let fascist. Like, he's a war criminal. He's a mass murderer. He's a Zionist. He's so many more worse things than a fascist.
Listen, I never said Netanyahu is a Nazi. I said
He is though.
That's the problem.
Huh? No. I never said it. I don't care. You can have your opinion.
You definitely. You're funny, bro.
What?
But
They're uneducated, Sasan. I just asked you, what is it about his ideology you disagree with, Sasan?
Jewish supremacy.
We're uneducated. What the fuck?
We don't believe in Jewish supremacy. Nobody ever said that.
Netanyahu does, and he's
No, he
the
doesn't.
only Jewish state. It's a Jewish state.
Well, you have about
It
50
is
Muslims.
no, we don't
maybe.
fucking care. We don't like sharing.
Okay,
We
fine.
don't like sharing.
Fine.
It's ours.
Fine, then
So
you
it
lose
is.
everything. Then you lose it
No,
all.
we never
Fine.
lose, dude.
You have already
We never
lost.
lose. We never
You have
lose.
already lost, Z.
When? How? When?
Open your
This is
eyes.
a forever war, Norman.
Tel
This is a
Aviv,
forever
it's a
war.
forever war till we get our way, dude.
Watch.
Enjoy and watch.
What's on YouTube?
listen, it's
It's on
interesting. There appear to be two irreconcilable perspectives in this group, but you want to remain engaged with each other. Please explain how. How is this possible? Where you both seem moved by the other party's reason.
No, he's just one crazy guy that we allow to come in once in a while. That's it.
I come and join the terrorists, Hassan. It's terror that pushed Israel to the right.
Normal is
Nothing
that
else.
Yeah,
Nazi.
yeah, we're the terror. We're the people
That is
terrorizing
correct, sir.
America.
You are correct.
Sasson worded that so poetically. It was so true.
Bro, I actually like Sasson when he's
He's
talking
really
about
cool.
poetry.
Yeah,
His poetry sounds
I'll
sick.
come back to poetry.
I don't like the liberal takes on Israel and Zionism.
No, but he is being critical about it too. So
Okay, I'll go back to poetry. The last line
he's
of
honest.
the line of that Rumi qasida, or it's like Ghazal, it's 14 lines. But the last line,
It's a qasida.
I've read you the first two lines.
Poetry.
The last line.
Qasida.
Qasida is a certain style of poetry.
This is, you have to imagine 830 years ago, Rumi is sat in Konya in central Turkey, and he sort of recites these lines that he's just composed. He didn't write them because he was too fucking lazy. He had a number of acolytes who used to scribe it for him. Anyway, he goes, so he's talking to God. It's the last line of his last piece of poetry that he's going to write because he's dying that night. And he says, دردی است غیر مردن کان را دوا نباشد پس من چگونه گویم کین درد را دوا کن. There is a pain that man experiences for which there is no cure apart from death. There is a pain that man experiences for which there is no cure apart from death. So how can I beg you to cure me without killing me? And it's so beautiful.
And what is that pain, Sasan?
Huh?
And what is that pain?
The pain of
You'll
humanity.
never understand that, Norm.
The
And
pain
that's
of
the
seeing
thought.
other humans in pain. That pain.
Let Sasan answer.
For those of you who probably are not completely familiar with Rumi, he said he was forever in search of haq, which is truth. And he said you can't see it, you can't sense. Oh no, it is. You can't rationally construct it. You can only feel it.
Diego, I miss
You
you.
feel it through rhythm and music and poetry. So don't try to describe God or haq,
Diego, I miss you.
because you can never.
Diego.
The platonic
Diego.
never being able to.
Yes.
But
That's why he was so desperate that he thought there is no redemption.
Soon the world will know the Persian people again, Sasan.
He was just
Soon
so
the world will hear your music again.
Plus his love for Shams Tabrizi was so intense.
How it works, dude. I know how poems work. It gets in their heads and they go desperate.
The Rumi.
Oh, it's just love. Z.
We love your people, Sasan. Soon the world will learn what beautiful people you are.
Hey, Sasan, we want to hear.
No, I
Give us another one, brother.
from happiness. Z.
Give us another one.
Am I being proud to my heritage?
Of course.
And I can also sing Arabic. This is. I just sang something in Ukrainian Yiddish, and I'm gonna sing something in Arabic. أناديكم وأشد على أياديكم. I call your name and I shake your hand firmly. وأبوس الأرض تحت نعاليكم, and I kiss the earth beneath your shoes. وأقول أفتيكم, and I say
تحتني على كفي ونصبت وجهي ظلامي أسير العاني أنحاني.
Anyway, so that was my multilingual contribution for you.
You listen to Marcel Khalifa?
It's beautiful, Sasan. Soon we will hear your music again. Soon we will hear your poetry again. Inshallah.
You mean Allah? Fools will never die. Inshallah.
Well, hold on. I'm
I
talking.
never said it died. I said we weren't able to hear it because
I
of
said
the
off of the
Islamic
fire.
regime.
Now.
Soon the Israeli people will be free from the prison that the extreme right.
Yes, Sam. Thank you.
People in Israel. Soon,
Free Israel from Israel.
Free Israel. Free Israel.
Once we
Yes.
dismantle the
Yes.
Zionist idea,
From terrorism.
Free from being.
once Israel becomes Palestine, it would be all good.
I'm sorry, we're not going to allow that.
This is the only way you can survive, you asshole in the region.
This we will not allow. Sorry.
You don't have the right to allow or not.
You haven't learned your lesson
You
yet. I hope it does not. I hope your lesson is not painful. I'm afraid that your lesson is not
Vassal
painful.
state breeding soldier for the empire.
no, there is the truth of it is the whole of the Middle East is enslaved to American imperialism. Not just Israel, it's Jordan.
No, Ribono Shalom. Take some personal responsibility, Sasan. Nobody's enslaved to America. Just stop being terrorists. Ribono Shalom. And if there's one thing we got kicked. Okay, I'll be back on the live in a minute.